Hey everyone, it's Onglor. Welcome to the video. Glad to have you here. Today, we'll be taking a look at a mod called Shadow Boost for Skyrim. So, what this mod is, it's an SKSE plugin which dramatically adjusts shadow and view distance to perform, or actually boost, performance. The neat thing is, this mod supports SE, AE, and VR. So, most of the time when I come across these type of mods, and I feel like I should mention it does support ENB and ReShade as well, which is really nice. But a lot of times when I see mods along this line, I tend to pass them up because unfortunately I personally never really notice a difference for whatever the mod's supposed to do. And for some reason I just really want to try out this one. I said, you know what, what's the worst that can happen? I don't see a boost in performance, right? And then I can just go about my life and uninstall the mod. So after testing on stream and also solo, I did notice there are some really CPU intensive areas for my Skyrim where I do notice kind of like a dip in frames, which isn't a big deal, but you know, just kind of knowing it's there bothers me. And then ever since this mod made it into my load order, I noticed those areas are now smooth, and I was actually really impressed. So this SKSE plugin dramatically adjusts shadows and view distance to boost performance. And also this mod was inspired by one that I've been using for quite a while with the same name, but only for it's for Fallout 4. So it's really easy to use as well. Once you install it, you just simply open up the ENB menu or ReShade, whatever you're using, or both, and then under the save configuration, when you the drop down menus, you'll see the mod Shadow Boost, a green check mark to see if it's enabled, disabled. You can also fiddle with the settings yourself if you like. And so this mod is experimental and will be improved in the future, but so far I've noticed, for me personally, I have seen a boost in my performance. Like, you know, I have about 600 plus mods right now. And you know, there's some areas are going to get hit a little bit harder than others, but I noticed when I was streaming and running around and doing my thing, those areas really did flatten out, and I noticed more of a stable frame. But I also want to mention too, this isn't kind of like a miracle mod. It's an addition to knowing your load order, because that's a really big thing as well. If you don't know how to place mods properly in your load order, you're going to have issues with your game. It definitely, performance will be one of them. So it's also good to know where your mod should be in your load order, and then if you add something like this on top of it, then you're gonna really have like a buttery smooth gameplay. And I always tell people, you know what, always make sure that your mod orders are correct. Don't rely on loot, because a lot of times if you are like me and you start getting into the hundreds of mods, then loot is gonna mess up your load order and make your gameplay unenjoyable. And trust me, I know this from personal experience, and it is not very fun. So I'm hoping to save you guys some heartache along the way as well. So don't forget, I recommend you give this mod a try, because that's what's worst that can happen. You don't see a boost, but after reading over the post in the forum, a lot of people have experienced a significant boost, while some have seen a marginal, and only a few really didn't see anything. But I was one of those people who saw a boost and I was like, whoa, okay, so this is definitely worth keeping in my load order. And I feel personally you guys should give this mod a try, and if you want to, a link for it will be in the description below. Also, if you do, I would really love to hear from you guys if you notice a difference as well. Since I talked to only a handful of people that play Skyrim, they did notice a difference. I noticed one, but I want to know if you guys had one. So would love to see your comments in the section below. Alright guys, that's officially it for this one. I will see you in the next video. Take care.